Picture this, a small, sleepy town where nothing much ever happens until nightfall. Welcome to Salem's Lot, where darkness isn't just in the shadows, it's creeping into every corner. And now, in 2024, Stephen King's iconic vampire tale returns to the big screen. But does this new adaptation sink its teeth in deep, or does it merely scratch the surface? Directed by Gary Dauberman, Salem's Lot tries to condense King's sprawling novel into a 2-hour feature. That's no small feat. After all, the original miniseries ran over 3 hours. The question is, did it work? Well, let's sink our fangs into this one. Visually, it's impressive. The town feels alive, eerily so. Dauberman does an excellent job of building the tension. You can almost feel the isolation of this forgotten town. The production design captures the decaying Gothic atmosphere perfectly. But as much as the film nails the look and feel of a King horror, it struggles with something more important: heart. Critics have been divided on this one. Some praise its streamlined plot, arguing it hits all the key beats for a solid horror film 24 source. There's no denying the momentum it builds as the characters, townies turned vampire hunters, band together to fight back against the creeping evil. But for others, like Tom Jorgensen from IGN, this streamlined approach sacrifices much of what made the novel so compelling. What we lose are the quiet moments, the rich backstories, the slow burn of dread, the human drama beneath the supernatural horror. In the rush to deliver scares, the deeper layers of King's original story fall by the wayside. And when the vampires do appear, the film seems to lose its soul, becoming just another vampire flick, without the depth or complexity that set the novel apart. Sure, the scares are there, jump scares, creepy moments, and of course, a terrifying performance by Kurt Barlow. But what Salem's Lot 2024 lacks is the emotional weight. It's hard to care about characters we barely get to know, and without those emotional stakes, the horror just doesn't hit as hard. As Jacob Aller of AV Club put it, this version feels defanged, robbed of its vitality and human connection 24 source. But if you're just here for the horror, the eerie atmosphere, the spine-chilling visuals, and a classic vampire story, then Salem's Lot might still be a bloody good time 20 source. It doesn't reach the heights of Misery or The Shawshank Redemption, but it sits comfortably among King's mid-tier adaptations, delivering enough bite for fans of supernatural terror. So, if you're looking for a perfect adaptation of King's Salem's Lot, this might not be it. But if you want a solid vampire flick to watch under a blanket with the lights off and a storm outside, well, this one's waiting for you. Just remember, once they invite you in, there's no going back.